I'm Jeff Sahadeo. I'm the director of the Institute of European, Russian, and Eurasian Studies. I'm a proud British Columbian, but delighted to be living here in Ottawa and working at Carleton University. It's a real privilege for me to be part of a team of hardworking and dedicated staff and faculty and talented and passionate students here at the Institute. As for me, I'm a historian of Russia and Eurasia in the 19th and 20th centuries, and a specialist in the Caucasus and Central Asia. I focus on issues of migration, ethnicity, and colonialism, and I've worked in several countries in the region: Russia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Georgia, Azerbaijan, and I love every time I go over, travel, and research there. I caught the bug of Russian history, then it was Soviet history in my undergrad. At that point, we were told that the Soviet Union was the enemy, but I always had my doubts. It had produced such beautiful things. For me, primarily, it was hockey, even as it had this very dark side. We always thought the Soviet Union was going to last forever. But as the 1980s went on, we heard of these places and peoples, Georgians, Uzbeks, who maybe had their own destiny. I actually watched the Soviet Union collapse here during my MA at this very institute. It was a time of real excitement, of ferment, a time when I decided my career path. It was a time when I was a teaching assistant for the first time, and I realized that I could be paid to sit around and talk about Russian history, and I thought that was a pretty great thing. So I went on to do my PhD, went to Uzbekistan for 9 months to research building of a colonial society in Tashkent, which became my first book. And during that time, I was able to come back here to Carleton, to EURUS, and have my dream job as a professor. My most recent book, Voices from the Soviet Edge, looked at 70 oral histories in 8 countries. And I did, as I was working on that, find out why people from small Uzbek towns, small Azerbaijani villages, moved to the center of Moscow and Leningrad, what their career paths were, and what that tells us about the Soviet Union as a society in the 1970s and 1980s. For me, it's just a fascinating time to be part of an institute where so many things are going on in Russia. Is it the enemy again? Is it not? When in Europe we have all these opportunities with a dual degree to learn, to travel, and to really be part of a team. It's an atmosphere that's a family one that I love to be directing for now. I can't say how good a feeling it is to have students come in here, to follow their dreams, to find out what they're good at, to really engineer a career, and to guide them to government, to non-government organizations, to the private sector, to PhDs, wherever they want to go. So I welcome you to come to EURUS, to be part of EURUS, to join our team, and see what it's like to be in the center of the country and one of the centers of the world for doing European and Russian studies.